The question, who built the Great Pyramids, is one that has been pondered at for hundreds and hundreds of years. Being such a marvel to the world, you'd think that we know who constructed it, but it just seems impossible to have been done, knowing that it was built even before the invention of the wheel. The pyramids were constructed around 2560 BC under the rule of King Khufu in Giza, Egypt. King Khufu, who is believed to have commissioned these pyramids, died during its about 20 years of construction. The pyramids are made of over 5 million limestone bricks, and there was no technology at the time to help them build these. Through lots of speculation and research, there are bound to be theories. The three theories that I will be talking about is the hill theory, the ram theory, and aliens. The hill theory was one that had been presented at a science conference and published in the Fort Wayne Journal-Gazette. The hill theory suggests that the pyramids were isolated hills, used as quarries from which stones were drawn for edifices, hence the excavations. The hills were, in the course of time, under the management of competing engineers, cut into the pyramids as they now appear. This theory gives a simple answer as to how the Egyptians put their blocks one place to another. They didn't. It puts the phenomena of the pyramids at a sort of lower standard, allowing for a more understandable process for the ancient Egyptians to undergo. And even today, we use quarries to harvest rocks and minerals, and this puts the hill theory in a realistic solution for the mystery. According to geopolymer.org, though, the hill theory just can't be. Geopolymer creates the understanding that the pyramid blocks had to have been casted because they were not just made of limestone, but a limestone concrete called agglomerated stone. This would have needed to be poured into a sort of mold in order for them to be sturdy, almost completely rendering the hill theory impossible. The second theory, who is accepted by most people, is the ram theory. The ram theory is just as the name suggests. The blocks of the pyramid were carried up with ramps built along the side of the pyramid all the way to the top. This theory means that sheer manpower was used to carry the limestone bricks, and there are sleds to have been believed to be used to assist the Egyptians. As the pyramids of Giza were being built, so were the ramps that used to carry the bricks. As they finished, the ramps had been chiseled off. This theory does give an explanation, though, to the precision that the pyramids were built with. Naked Science says that the ramps allowed for the ancient Egyptians to use pins and strings to help the pyramids stay at a perfectly straight angle and have completely flush edges. There are images that depict hundreds of men pulling sleds that carry blocks. There are also hieroglyphics that are believed to have mentioned the creation of a ramp for their master, which would have been King Khufu. While there is some evidence that suggests ramps were in fact used to build the pyramids, what creates doubt, though, is that each brick weighed on average 2.5 tons, which we know would need at least 100 strong men to carry. The Geopolymer organization mentions that there were bricks, some 40 meters up, that weigh up to 70 tons. While it doesn't make this theory impossible, knowing that it was built in only 20 years without the wheel, it just makes super unlikely. Would advanced technology be to blame? Perhaps the most far-fetched theory, maybe not so far-fetched after examined, is that another race created the pyramids. Aliens are sort of a last resort as far as the construction goes, but the theory isn't as crazy as it seems. So many unexplainable things happened during the construction of the pyramids, and due to the minimized technology, there seems to be no way that primitive humans built them. The theories of the aliens suggest that spaceships and flotation devices were used to build the pyramids. There's not much evidence to support the theory, but rather very odd and specific coincidences. For one, all pyramids were built facing north before the invention of the compass. 3 of the pyramids align with the 3 stars in the belt of Orion, and this was before the science of astronomy developed. The highest pyramid, which is Pyramid Khufu, is exactly 1/1 billionth of the distance between Sun and Earth. Evidence of the aliens consists of images of a submarine, a spaceship that looks to be dropping or lifting a block, and a vehicle that seems to be a helicopter. They also have a picture of light bulb, thousands of years before its invention, in tombs. Of course, though, no one has proven the existence of aliens, and this theory itself is a last resort. None of these theories have been proven because of the simple fact that the construction was so long ago. The hill theory, looking like the easiest way the pyramids could have been constructed, can't be true since the blocks were casted. The ramp theory, on the other hand, might be the most logical theory, but the way the pyramids were built and how heavy the blocks were just makes it so unlikely. The aliens can't really be discounted, but they can't really be backed up either. The existence of aliens is one that has yet to have been proven, and this theory relies heavily on that. Everyone can create theories and explanations, but the construction of the pyramids is one that could remain unknown until the end of time.